sir, first of all, how is the lockdown going on?
Lockdown, we have been working from home, and all of our team member in our
Yeah,
company,
yeah,
they're also working from home.
yeah,
But again, market is not that conducive.
yeah. That's
So
true.
as a result of that, you know, there are impacts, uh, and we are dealing with that. But again, business is not as usual. I'll not say it is going as usual, but still lockdown has um, limited impact on IT industry, and big IT who are depending on international market, they have substantial impact. But company like us, we have limited impact. But yes, impact is there. But in the days to come, it will be like increasing, and we don't know,
Yeah.
will
And so,
go
what's about
forward.
productivity? Do you think working from home is means productive as compared to working in an office as productive as?
It depends on the kind of condition that you live in.
Yeah,
Like if you have got children, if you are married, if you have a family, then probably it will not be as much as
yeah,
somebody who is living as a bachelor,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, but again, when you have children, you cannot be that productive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
The
that's like
disturbance
that.
lies everywhere. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Next question. I heard that your company has developed an app for the needy people in these lockdown days. Can you please brief about that?
In fact, we are working on two projects. Okay. So one is a project which is on, if I can share my screen, I can
Yeah, you
show
can
you.
share it.
There is, this is a site.
Yeah.
It's called COVID relief.in. Okay. This is a website where those who want to contribute at their level,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can register, and then once they register, you know, their details will come here. Like this is organization, okay, in Delhi who want to, you know, help people. So
yeah,
anybody can register here, and you can see there are 120 people who are active as of now, right? So this is somebody in Bihar. They're providing free all type of counseling through chat, because uh,
health
COVID
issues,
has
mental.
not only influenced, yeah, COVID has not only influenced the job or work market, but it has also substantially impacted our personal life. If you see the statistics, the domestic violence has increased manifold.
Yeah,
There are child abuse and assault that has increased manifold. So, given that condition, there are different kind of services required. So, this is a portal where anybody interested, you can put it. The URL is covidrelief.in.
yeah,
Okay, and here they will be able to support the needy community.
yeah, yeah,
So that is what this is all about. And here to register, someone has to go to register here. Once they click here, then it will ask for their basic details,
yeah, yeah,
and then on filling the same, there is a captcha here.
yeah.
So, and again, one person can provide services in multiple areas, so you can see that, you know
Yes.
and then once they submit it, register it, then there will be SMS which will be sent to them, and there will be an OTP in the SMS. So once the user confirm that the the OTP is received and the OTP is right,
Yeah.
then the data will be made live. So there
Oh,
is no individual intervention in running the portal. Yeah, this is an initiative which is jointly being supported by NGO called Urge,
yeah, yeah,
and our company, which is Indev Consultancy
yeah,
Private
yeah,
Limited.
yes,
So this is what is all about this initiative.
yes.
In addition to that, we are working with the district administration of Gautam Budh Nagar, Noida,
Oh, yeah,
which is in national capital region, and there we are going to do something very interesting, whereby I'll show you. the website and then explain. This is the website, okay, and here, those who want to avail the support, they can give a missed call to this number, and the
Okay.
moment they receive the missed call, the system will have a group of volunteers. They will call the person and they will get their missed call.
Yeah, yeah,
Their detail will be collected, and what
yeah,
is their need, that will also be
yeah.
registered there, okay, including their family profile. And once they do that, then there are many voluntary organization companies who
Mm,
are interested in doing this kind of relief activity.
mm.
They will reach to them and they will provide the service, and there is a mobile application in which they will be registering that service also.
Okay,
Thereby it will help them. Yeah, more details can be seen on the website.
okay.
So these are two initiatives that we are doing on COVID-19. Yeah.
You work in a very means prestigious company, the World Bank.
Yes, I
Yeah.
work as a
So,
consultant to World Bank also.
yeah. So, can you please share a typical day of your job?
Basically, if you see my work profile, I
Mm,
work as a consultant to World Bank.
yeah, yeah.
At the same time, I have a company called Indev Consultancy Private Limited.
Yes.
So I advise World Bank on water, sanitation related issue, and that is where I work with World Bank, and I also see how ICT, information and communication technology, can be used for development, right, in general, and in particular how to use information and communication technology for resolving water and sanitation related issue. Okay, so that is what I do. So it is more of an advisory role that I'm in our company. We have around 250 people
Okay.
who are working on a who are working full time, and there are a lot of activities. So there are managers, of course, but I come to office in a normal day. If required, I go to World Bank for meeting and interaction,
Okay. Okay.
and then I come back. I review project. Sometimes I write, and again, I have a lot of meetings every day. There are project-related meetings. There are seminar and conferences that we do. I have to attend that. So these are a whole lot of activity that I do. Yeah, on a typical day.
Okay. So, I've seen your profile that you have gathered a lot of experience as a consultant. So,
Yes.
can you please share some words on consultancy as a career? Some words on it.
See, when you're a consultant, you are not an employee, in the sense that
Mm,
you are paid based on uh, the time that you spend for the organization. Okay, so frankly speaking, the difference is, you know in order to be a consultant, you need to have adequate experience. Okay, you need to have adequate experience to be a consultant, because you are going on an advisory role. You're not going to work, right?
yeah, yeah.
So consultant is somebody who is experienced, who has got understanding, and who has got understanding in many areas. Okay, if you
Right.
only understand one part of it, you
Yeah,
cannot. I mean, you cannot be, typically a good consultant.
yeah.
Yes. So you need to have knowledge, cross-functional knowledge, and then if you are into information and communication technology, at the
Mm,
same time you need to have domain understanding. For
okay.
example, I have worked in the field of HIV/AIDS. I've worked in health. I'm extensively working in nutrition nowadays. I
Okay.
have worked in skilling. So you need to have a lot of experience to be a consultant. Okay, so you need to understand many things. Okay,
Yeah,
and then you are not uh, restricted to one organization when you are a consultant. When you join as an employee, you are expected that you will be working for a given, you'll be working for a given organization. But when you are a consultant, you can work for more than one
like
organization.
freelancing,
Okay.
you can say. Freelancing.
See, freelancing is very much a target-oriented thing. Like, this is
Okay.
the work that you will be doing,
Mm,
and you will be paid X amount for that.
yeah,
That's called freelancing.
yeah,
Okay. consultant is not always deliverable based. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
you are there. Okay,
You are
and
you
freelancing
are
can be for
consulting
anything.
someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and freelancing can be for anything. Like for example, let us say
Article
someone is to
writing.
write a
Yeah.
couple of pages. It can be
Yeah.
freelancing, right?
Yeah.
But consultant is something, of course there are consultants who are doing that kind of job.
Yeah.
Consultancy meaning uh, set work of certain level. Okay,
Okay.
and then it is more of an advisory thing. Okay, so nobody employ a data entry consultant, right? People employ strategic consultant. People employ um, people take
Hmm.
advisory consultant. So consultant are the people, are those individual who has got experience and cross functional experience. Yeah, so that is what is there. And they are not really, they don't drive projects. Okay, yeah, they play
Okay. Okay.
certain role. So if you see, there are certain projects where I'm a consultant, I'm not the project manager for that project, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So there is a
Yeah.
project manager who may be senior or junior to me in terms of qualifications and age and many other parameters. But
Hmm.
I am not responsible for delivery. I mean, not like a part of institution, representing that, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So I only provide critical input for that project. So that's how consultant can be differentiated from the full-time employees.
How to be productive 24 into 7?
I mean, I don't think you need to be productive 24 by 7, first of all. Okay, you need to have your own time. You should
Okay.
sleep for 7 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Okay,
Okay.
that's necessary.
Hmm.
Then you need to do exercise every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cannot be, you should not be working 24 hours. Maximum, you should be working.
Means
I mean,
in the
I
working
work
hours.
for around 12 hours a day.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, if you start working for 14, I mean, like more than 12, 13 hours,
Hmm.
okay, and you cannot take care of your health properly, I believe. Okay,
Hmm.
you need to eat food properly. You have many other work in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
life. You should play. You should spend time with your family. If you're not staying with your family, you should talk to your family, right? You should talk, right? So you cannot. I mean, no one should be productive in the sense work. No one should be on work for 24 hours. Maximum 12 hours, 12, 13, 14 hours maximum. If you're doing a research or something like
What is the most common reason people give up? That's
that. See, why people give up. Probably they do something that they're not really interested in.
yeah. That can be a reason.
Yeah, yeah. So probably if you're not interested in something and if you start doing something,
Yeah.
then generally you give up after some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you need to have a strong reason for your work, right?
Hmm.
For
Yeah. Yeah.
example, if you're asked to do engineering where your interest is on, let us say, literature,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'll be giving up many a times, right? So you should do something that you are interested in.
Yeah.
Let us say you are interested in doing, you know making hardware component,
Hmm.
and you are given to work in, let us say, graphics design. Okay, so probably that will not be something very interesting for you, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is important that you do whatever you feel like, right?
To follow
Yeah,
your passion.
there is no. Yeah, so interest is the first thing that you need to do.
Okay.
And again, patience is something that is very much necessary. You do not get in immediate output on certain thing. You have to spend time. If you give 3 days and expect to learn programming language, a
Hmm.
programming language, then that's not something realistic, right? You can probably learn something very small, but again, to learn a programming language, you need a month at least if you're working 12 hours a day, right? So that you can be um, productive. Yeah. And then again, you need to have right experience also, like right mentoring. Okay, many times what happens, you start something, you have no clue, you move in one direction. Okay, so
Hmm.
mentoring is something that is necessary. Somebody who understand the sector, the work that you are going to do.
Yeah.
Somebody need to have knowledge who will be guiding you in that.
A mentor.
Mentor is necessary. Okay.
Would you like to share a message for our generation?
See, I mean, there are a lot of opportunity in the market.
Mm.
Okay, there are a lot of opportunity in the market,
Mm.
and then again, there are a lot of challenges that exist in the market. Okay,
Mm.
so young people can be very innovative. They can come up with something, some idea which is out of box. I'd just like to tell you something, that if you have got a gadget and you give this gadget to somebody
Mm.
who is very young, okay, probably he or she will explore more than you, okay, because
Yes.
they have no idea about how the gadget works, okay. So they will be trying the gadget in all dimensions, okay, but
Yeah.
because you know that this is the button where you click and you get to get the writing, the dialing pad, that
Mm.
means you have a knowledge. So having knowledge, more knowledge, create constraints. Okay. So if you
Mm.
ask me, I have worked on many projects. So I have a lot of failures in addition to my successes. Okay. So
Mm.
anything that I have failed, I will be fearful of that. Right. Yeah. So
Right.
probably I'll not do that. But let us say you haven't done, let us say, I mean, this is just an example. You have done less number of projects or not done any projects. Then you have no idea about success or failure. So you will be more innovative than me, right?
Okay. Okay.
Because you have no intellectual baggages, right? I have a lot of intellectual and experiential baggage, if I may say so. Okay. So in that condition, it is very important that new people can be very innovative. There are a lot of challenges.
Mm.
Okay. And if I see, health is a very big area, a big challenge at this point of time. People getting diseases like hypertension, diabetes, heart
Anxiety.
at a very early stage,
Mm.
which is a
Yeah.
big challenge. Again, if you see energy, we have limited, you know, biofossil. Okay,
Yeah.
petroleum, coal, and all these things, they are going to end in some time. So you need to work on renewable energy in a sustainable way. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
renewable energy in a feasible way. Yeah, because
Mm.
many a times renewable energy can be harvested, but the process is so complex and the output is inadequate to meet
Yeah.
the demand. That is why they are not there. So health is an area. Um, then again you have energy. Then you have. I see education is a very big challenge because the way we are the traditional way of study limits us very much. Okay, we should
Yeah.
do a lot of project in our engineering school, and you should come up with practical knowledge also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I in the recent time, if I when I take interview of engineering student, I find them they're not very hands-on. Okay, when you are completing 4 year in engineering school, you should
Yeah.
come out from the engineering school where you can be employed anywhere, in the desired sector. So these are some of the area that the new generation should see, and people
Yeah.
should not look for a job also. They should try creating job. Yeah, you
Entrepreneurship.
should try to be an
Yeah.
entrepreneur. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the new area, and there are many young brain that are being, that are exploring these opportunities. There are many struggle that I had in my life,
Mm.
and every struggle has their own way of coming out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now also we are struggling. Now this is a struggle. COVID is a struggle for us now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now I have a team. I'm thinking, how do I come out of this? Okay, so you get to know about the solution
Mm.
in the right course of right time, and again, like you have to address the problem at the right time. Otherwise, the problem will go. I mean, problem will increase and it will go beyond your control.
Yeah.
So that is what you need to do. So every problem has got its own solution,
Mm.
um, and there may be small problem, there may be big problem, there may be
Yeah.
problem in life. Yeah, there are many young people that I see as of now, you know, who are like who has got attention in 10 things. Okay, so probably that is why they are not able to, or like they are not able to give 100% to one of that, right? Yeah. So there are problems like that. So every problem has their own, every problem has their own solution. Like when we deliver a project, sometimes we get a problem in between, so we find a solution for that. So there cannot be general template for it. Yeah, generic template for it. Again, for every problem, you have to find a solution.